Hey guys, Dr. Chris here, and look, I'm not saying school is all bad. There's obviously some pros and cons to school, but right now we're dealing with something that is unprecedented in our times with the school shutdowns and everything else that's going on because of COVID-19. So I just wanted to bring up something that was a pattern that I noticed and why I know it to be true. So we're going to take a look at a scan I'm just going to use one example of a young boy. He's 10 years old, and we've tracked his progress for the last several months. And right now is an interesting time because he's not in school. This goes for a lot of kids. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because I'm seeing this pattern with a lot of our kiddos. So why don't we take a look at it right now? All right, here you see the scan in question. So it's probably too small for you to read the dates, but in the bottom right-hand corner, that was taken January 6th. And then we go, so this is number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So January 6th, February 5th, March 4th, and now May 5th. So an interesting thing, you can see the progression of improvement. If you've never seen these scans before, a couple things you should know is that we want all white bars and we want them to be symmetrical. So in the bottom right, you see the reds, blues, and greens all over the place. Red, blue, and green, those are increasing levels of severity, mild, moderate, and severe for the reds. So we see that there's definitely been improvement. So one factor, obviously, this dude has been under chiropractic care, so we've been making improvements all along the way. Now, here's my argument. There's some aspects of school that are hard on the body of a kid. For some, it's the routine. You know, getting up earlier than their body would have been ready to get up, carrying the backpack, sitting in a desk, not getting breaks when they want to break. So right now that kids are more, kids and parents, they're regulating it on their own. I'm seeing these positive changes in so many kiddos. Now, this is not to say anything about the learning aspect of it or the social part of school. All that stuff is great. But I've seen over the years that school posture, school structure, all of that is tough on a kid's bodies. And the reason I know is because I see it every year when we get to summer. There'll be some kids that throughout the school year, yes, they're making improvements just like this dude was making improvements along the way, but their big improvement comes in the summer where they finally break that routine and have a little more of a leisurely schedule and can move their body in ways that are not quite allowed in the regular school schedule. Yes, there's recesses and breaks and things like that, but it's showing me and it's showing us that we are seeing a big change here. Now, obviously, kids are eventually going to go back to school, let's say in the fall, and starting this whole, and we don't even know quite yet what that's going to look like, but let's assume they're going back in the fall. There are things we can be doing now to improve posture and improve things that will allow them to thrive in that school environment, because I want them to be well, even despite being in a desk or being not having the regular recesses and this and that. So a lot of that is going to come in the at-home period, whether it's the positions and postures in which you're doing homework or level of sleep that can be improved, level of hydration, nutrition, things like that. So I just thought it was interesting because I've seen this pattern with this young man, and I've seen it with a bunch of other kids who are now not in school, and their scans suddenly started to hit a new level of greatness and success. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you have questions below, I would love your feedback, and tell me if you've noticed within your kids, if you've seen improved levels of health, maybe they're less stressed. One thing that's really come up is the kids are a lot less congested and snotty, and all the things that go into an immune reaction. Obviously, being out of the classroom helps that and serves that purpose. But yeah, if you've got any feedback from your own kids into the positive things that you're seeing now that they've been out of school, let's talk about it so that we can implement it and make it a part of their day-to-day life when they go back. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Dr. Chris, again, if you like this video, hit that little like button, hit that little double tap for the heart. If you want to share this with a friend, someone who could really benefit from this information, pass it along. We'd love your support in that. See y'all later. Bye.